welcome to another episode of Duke and Leon School of Life. I have Leon the liar. I know we've said that before, but he just keeps on lying and lying.
Are you lying now, or am I?
You're lying.
Know. I'm lying.
You're lying.
I never know
to
what
your
I'm
wife.
telling you.
You lie to your wife constantly.
Which one? The first two, absolutely.
And the third one. Wait a sec. Let me close this fucking window. There's idiots outside laughing. Who laughs anymore?
Who laughs?
Fuck.
Skipping and laughing. Can you believe it? As you know, apart from the letters, obviously people write in letters all the time for advice, but I do get stopped in the street quite regularly. And sometimes they actually say, look, Leon, I would like it, a bit of advice from you and you. Sometimes they mention your name as well. I'm not sure why. But so this girl came up to me and she said, oh, Leon, I've got to go. My parents force me to go and visit my grandmother every week because she owns a house. That's why. I've got to go and be nice to her because she owns a house. That's what my dad says, right? But I never know what to wear. And I said, oh, that's I can see that's a problem because that is actual problem. Like when you go to visit your grandma and she's quite rich and you're basically begging for money, aren't you, really? So what do you wear? So bikini, that doesn't send the right message, does it?
No, you'd get dressed down for that.
Oh, look at you. You dress like a slut.
You're cunt. I see you're cunt.
You're going to be a single mother at 20 with a baby with all Vegemite on the face. And so that is definitely 100% the wrong approach. If you went in a business suit, right? That would be the wrong message too. So, you're so rich, you don't need my money. I give my money to the cat, Mishka, little cat. See, little cat, Mishka. So, don't wear the suit. Don't you reckon the suit? That's not a good.
That's
look,
out.
right?
That's out.
All right. What about matching tracksuit top and tracksuit pants?
No, then you get, are you going to Aldi? You going to Aldi? You pick me up prawns, frozen prawns from Aldi. They have special this week.
Oh, look at you. You got even food stain on your tracksuit top. Like you can't fit food in your mouth? Yeah, so, all right, so that's out. And then I thought if you dress like a librarian, I thought that would be a win-win, surely, And then I thought, oh no, she'd be going like, oh look at you, you never get married. You be like spinster, like one of the lesbians, and like that woman down the street with the short hair. And she never marry. You never have kids. I won't have grandchildren.
I don't give you my money. I'm not giving you a lesbian my money.
Fucking, where's my grandchildren? You never marry dressed like that. Oh my God, you look like a woman who work in library. Fuck. All right, this is your opportunity to shine. Okay, so. You're in a forum and they're all asking, Duke, please, just give me some dressing tips to go. I want to go and see my grandmother to get my father off my back. I want to make sure that we get the house when she dies. So what am I going to wear? All right. So come on. All right. Let's start with shoes. Shoes. What sort of shoes?
No. I've got it all.
Oh, you got
sorted.
It all?
I've got it all sorted. Hospital dressing gown. You turn up in a hospital dressing gown. You hire a drip. You walk in. You put black makeup under your eyes. Oh. And you just sit there. And you go, hello, Nonna. How are you? She goes, oh my God, she's sick. The poor girl's sick.
Oh my
Give her
God.
all my money. Give her all my money so she get well. That's what you wear. Hospital shit.
That's brilliant.
Because that's all they understand. That's all grandmothers understand. Sick
Yeah.
and happy. They're not interested in happy. They're only interested in sick.
Sick, happy, eat. That's it. That's it. And and the doctor says I'll be all right if I live in a 2-story house with air conditioning. Okay, let's buy one. Let me buy one in.
What are you waiting for? Buy her the house? You want to kill her?
She's the only one that loves me. Look, she comes and
She's
she has
sick like me.
That's brilliant. So all you girls,
Grandma, I think I inherited your disease.
your disease.
Oh my God! Oh, I killed my granddaughter. Give her everything.
I give her
And that's what you
everything.
do. That's what you do. I was thinking the other day, I had a memory the other day, and I remembered this nerdy kid at school. And, you know, he wasn't very popular, but he had like the latest game systems, you know, like Nintendo or whatever it was. And no one else had one. So one of the guys started going to his place after school to play games. And then he comes up to me, this guy that went to his house, and says, fuck, his mum walks around in her undies. She does the cleaning in her undies. I'm going, really?
Yeah.
Really? So I go up to the kid, oh, can I come and play games this afternoon? He goes, yeah, come along. But word had gotten around, so by the time I get there, there's fucking 30 guys there. There's 30 guys downstairs. Sure enough, his mum comes out with a vacuum.
Yeah.
She's got these pink undies on and a bra. And hello, boys. And everyone's going, hello, Mrs. Jones. Anyway, her son is upstairs playing games. He's going, hey, who wants to come up and play games? We're all going, no, we're fine.
We're good.
We're fine. We're fine.
We're all good. Yeah, well, that's interesting because that's like the mum's doing it. So, like creating a situation. Well, she's making friends for her son.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought. She goes, how is he ever going to have friends?
No.
You know, I have to fucking wear undies.
Yeah.
And that'll bring all the boys around.
Yeah.
You know, but she was mistaken. She actually thought that we'd look at her and go, oh, wow, and then run upstairs and be his friend forever.
No.
But that it didn't work out like that.
Yeah, well, and then it gets very complicated when her son's around the 17, 18 mark, because then she's if she's doing that shit, she's
well, I heard now, right? He's in his 50s now.
Yeah.
He's got no friends, and she's like 80s, and she's still in her undies trying to get.
Where does he live?
I'll text you the address.
Yeah.
You can go around.
Yeah. Well, that reminds me of that. What's that fucking Pornhub survey? Every year they bring out the stats, and one of the most popular search things is grandma.
But they call it golden age.
Golden age.
Did you read it? I sent you a...
Yeah, the golden age. Who's the gold? Is the golden age, what does that mean? Is that, whose golden age is it? Is it ours, theirs, or Pornhub's?
It's them. It's like they've hit the golden age, which is, I guess, old.
Average age of user is 37. Monday's the most popular. Saturday, least popular.
Yeah, Saturday's least popular. You know why? Because everyone's home.
Oh, Oh, right. You mean everyone else in the house?
Yeah, everyone else in the house is home.
Yeah.
So you can't, you know.
Yeah. Monday morning, everyone's fucked off. And Monday, porn day.
Or after a hard day's work.
Or
you know,
a really
everyone's gone to
lonely
work.
Saturday. If you're like 18 and you just had a lonely Saturday and Sunday where you're going out to parties and nothing happens. And you go, oh, don't worry. Monday morning, I'll score for sure.
Well, Monday people go to work, right?
Yeah.
They go to work, and people that live, you know, work in offices.
Yeah.
They'd see all the gorgeous-looking secretaries, and you know, there's boobs and butts and legs, and they run home and put on secretary porn.
Yeah. Like breasts and legs, and it's like being at work is like being at KFC, surrounded by legs and breasts.
All right, so let's go through the top 5.
All right, have you got them?
Yep.
All right.
Number 5. This is what you're into, because I remember.
So what's this? This is the search. This is the search.
Yeah, the top 5 porn searches.
Yeah. All right.
On
is this
Pornhub.
Australia? Is this Australia or the
whole
international
world.
one? Oh,
This is the whole world.
The whole world. All right.
Okay, so it does mention Australia a couple of times. This is something that you're into, because I remember you mentioning this, especially when you had COVID. So number 5 is sexual healing, and it says mental health continues to play a significant role in porn trends, with searches for therapy up 344% this year, particularly in Australia.
Wow.
Where we saw a larger increase of 541% sexual healing.
But what does that mean? What's sexual healing in porn? Or you do it for sexual healing?
No, it's nurses and doctors and all that sort of, and you know, you're feeling bad. Come here, let me
let me do this to you.
And that'll make you feel better.
Yeah. Well, that's when I had COVID and I was going through that delusional high fever. And my brain's just like completely out of control. I can't fucking shut my eyes, let alone sleep. And I thought, what am I going to do? I'm going to fucking just have a heart attack. So then I just put on that nurse porn. And
you were healed.
Yeah, but she's got the Habib, you know, that she's dressed like the Islamic nurse. And she was...
Islamic nurse.
And it was just like intense. I'm going, oh, my God. And then I went back to bed and I fell asleep straight away.
Beautiful.
It was just insane.
Healed by a Muslim nurse.
But it's like you can't really write that up in any medical paper because they wouldn't believe it happened, you know. And if I had filmed it, it would have just been bizarre. So it was gone forever. It was gone forever, but it fucking worked.
All right, number 4, uniforms.
Yeah.
And listen to what it says here. It says the war between Russia and Ukraine certainly affected the porn trends this year, with searches for uniform up by 243%.
Wow.
So people are watching the news, Russia and Ukraine, and they're going, "Oh fuck that!" You know, they're not looking at the devastation. They're thinking, "Oh, those uniforms are making me horny." Funny thing, I read a story.
Look at all those badges.
These Ukraine girls, right? There was 3 or 4 Ukraine girls. They're in an abandoned building. All these Russian soldiers are coming. They're wearing short skirts. They lift up their skirts with no panties on. Yeah. The Russian soldiers bolt in there. Yeah. Boom, the whole building goes up.
Oh, is this real?
Yeah, pussy baited.
Jesus. I remember.
That's how stupid soldiers are. Anyway,
all right.
Leading categories here were military uniform, cop uniform, and man in uniform. Of course, the search term soldier followed suit by 332% this year, with searches for female soldier, military soldier, and biggest of all, gay soldier.
Gay soldier.
Well,
gay porn apparently I think is bigger than straight porn, isn't it?
Probably.
I remember reading something like one of the stars switched over because he said the money was like 3 or 4 times better or some shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just switch like that.
Yeah. Well, they're porn stars. It's like, it's not like, you know, no, there's no love. There's no love in porn.
They're professionals.
There's professionals.
All right. Number 3 is sex machines.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. So is that just AI and fucking Elon Musk taking control? You know, it's
Android cosplay and Android role play.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Well,
so it's AI basically.
Yeah, and also there's those machines, you know, those dildo machines.
Those dildo machines. But they're saying sex robot and 3D robots.
Yeah.
Machine-related terms like sex machine were up 88%.
Yeah.
So, you know, the whole world is turning fucking AI.
Crazy, yeah.
They're not even looking up people anymore.
Robots.
They're just looking up robots. Number 2, supersize.
Yes, I saw that.
Supersize.
Well, that's just logical. That's always been like that, hasn't it? It's sort of like a
big,
cross
bigger,
between.
biggest.
It's like a freak show. It's a freak show, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Huge tits. These are the search terms. Huge tits, huge cock, huge dildo.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's a freak
but
show.
they're saying huge is slowly being replaced. The word huge is slowly being replaced by the word massive.
What about huge personality? Does that rate? I want someone
but
with
big
a huge
booty does.
Big boobies. Oh yeah. Well, I know.
No, big booty.
Oh, big booty. Oh yeah. Well, that's really popular, isn't it? All right. So what's number 1?
The golden age.
What's that?
And it says, no, we're not talking about the shower variety here. The golden age references the exponent. Fucking, how do you say that word?
Exponential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mature searches over the last year. In fact, the word mature grew by 77%. MILF. So it's basically MILF.
Stepmom.
Yeah. And it says, but the category that grew the most within the golden age was granny.
Yeah.
Or GILF.
Granny, I'd like to fuck. Sake. What the fuck? What is that? Is that just is that just like
you know what that's called?
What?
Gerontophile.
Gerontophile.
So that's opposite of a pedophile is a gerontophile, someone who's into geriatric people.
Jesus Christ. I
think you'll find a lot of them in nursing homes.
I don't get that at all. I think it's just insane. I don't know where it's coming from. Is that because people have mummy and daddy issues? Is that because...
No, it's because they have granny issues.
Well, but
granny and grandpa issues.
Well, you know, like, I don't know. Anyway, fuck them. I don't want to talk about it. God, makes me sick.
Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon.
All right. So this guy, he's very religious. His girlfriend of some time, they've been together a while, I believe, she's very religious. And they live with his parents, who are also very religious.
And they're both virgins.
Now, they've both committed to not having sex, particularly in the house, his parents' house, but generally not having sex until they marry, right? And that's an agreement they've come to, and he was always quite prepared to live with that. Okay, so he's a virgin, and she's a virgin. Okay, so girlfriend starts putting on weight, and then she starts feeling a bit sick, just generally, in the morning. So it turns out she's pregnant. She's pregnant. And this, apart from other bizarre quotes, this is what the boy says. I know it's not Jesus, obviously, but I don't think she just went out and cheated on me either. Woo!
Well, I want to know why he dismissed the Jesus thing so quickly.
Darling, what are these sandals doing here?
Yeah.
Darling.
I was visited by an angel who looked like your father.
Jesus Christ. I can't. Can you believe that he is perplexed? he doesn't. He's confused. He doesn't understand how she's pregnant. She doesn't. He doesn't understand. I mean, the science is there. I mean, all he has to do is go to Pornhub, and straight away it'll show him exactly how people get pregnant, right? Unless it's the gay one. But anyway, So my point is, like, what's his problem, Duke? What the fuck is his problem?
Yeah, well, he's very religious. That's what his problem is. So he's so religious and trusting that...
Trusting.
Yeah. So he said he believes it's not Jesus. It's not Jesus, obviously.
Right. Yeah,
but that doesn't mean he doesn't believe in immaculate conception. So he might think, oh, it's not Jesus, but it was, she's a virgin and she's pregnant. It's happened before.
It can happen
again. Yeah.
If something's happened before, it can happen again.
Exactly right.
Right. Okay.
Exactly right. She's, she could be pregnant with the new Messiah. I don't know. But the question is, and he's obviously very undereducated in matters of science, which a lot of Christians are, but...
And just logistics.
And logistics. But, I remember the professor telling me, right, he saw this this Christian couple.
Yeah.
I think I've told this before. He saw this Christian couple. They were having trouble getting pregnant. And he said, eventually he said, well, tell me what you're doing,
Yeah.
Tell me what you're doing. And he said he would lie on top of her and put his penis on her belly button.
Yeah.
And he would rub up and down until he came. So he thought coming in her belly button was the way that you have...
So if you've had no sex education, I'm thinking, well, that's probably a logical sort of...
But even if you've had no sex education, like, when you're the first time you see a vagina, it's like your eyes, you see a nude woman and your eyes go straight to the vagina, even as a kid. I mean, it's got this magical, mystical attraction to it. You know what I mean?
That's true, isn't it? Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what, would he have that attraction and look at that and go, oh, there's something about that thing.
Yeah. But also...
I want to give it all my money.
All right. The other thing too is like, so if you were a monkey, and you wouldn't have that opportunity to go and visit the professor, right? Because he hates monkeys. So how do monkeys figure it out?
They watch other monkeys doing it. See,
or on the internet.
No, they're doing it everywhere. They're doing it in their cages. There's at any one time in the zoo, there's monkeys doing it. Any one time at the zoo, they just look. What's Harry doing? Well, that looks all right.
I'll have a bit of that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that.
But these people don't, because they go to church and shit. They don't get to see. Anyway, is he a man or is he? He's obviously not a man because he's a virgin. So I don't even know why you brought this case up, because that's not,
But do we feel sorry for him, or is he an idiot?
He's an idiot.
I want to feel sorry for him. I love his trust. I love that naivety, that trust.
The naivete.
But he's an idiot, and what sort of profession is he ever going to, if you found that out about your doctor, or if you were in an airplane and he's just about to take off and he's the pilot and someone tells you that story about him, you'd fucking jump off the plane. Yeah, I mean, you'd think, fuck, this guy's an idiot. I'm not.
How's he going to land this thing?
I don't want to even be near him. Fucking hell, I don't want to even look at him. All right, so sad to say, we're going to say he's not a man.
And probably never will be.
But he could be. He could be.
Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon.
Now, I've got a letter.
Yeah.
Dear Duke and Leon, My wife and I recently started attending orgies at our local church.
Oh, there you go. So they
Yeah.
do it. Oh,
Recently,
well, hold on. Do you think that's the church, or is it just they're just
obviously
hiring the
not.
hall? Are they hiring the hall? Do you know what I mean?
yeah, they might have been hiring the hall, saying,
Yeah. We got choir practice.
yeah, that's right. But it might be the church people too. Who knows?
Yeah. All right.
So my wife and I recently started attending orgies at our local church. Recently, there was an intervention where the group sat me down and told me that they felt that I was too ugly to participate as I was turning off the women
Oh, that's hard.
and not
That's
to take it
harsh.
personally.
Not to take.
Not to take it personally as it was a OH&S thing.
That's fucking harsh. That's harsh.
My wife still attends.
Oh God,
What should I do? Ian.
Ian. Oh, fucking poor old Ian.
Look, first of all, I want to say I know exactly how he feels. I was at trivia and they sat me down, intervention, told me I was too smart and not to come back. So I know how he feels.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's funny because I thought orgies were sort of like it's sort of like a hippie creation, isn't it? And hippies are non-judgmental.
No, it's a Roman creation.
A Roman creation.
Yeah, that's where
Okay.
orgies started. They all started in Rome.
Yeah. But I always thought it was non-judgmental. It was sort of like, but obviously times change. And,
Yeah, no, look, I mean, yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, you're at an orgy. Not everyone's going to be good looking.
No.
Not everyone's going to turn you on. But this guy must be so fucking hideous. Like the women have gone up to the group leader or whoever it is
and
said,
well,
look, we can't. I can't even perform when this guy is here. If the men said it, no one would give a shit. But when the women say it,
yeah.
if the women walk out, that's it. It's over.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was the only rule about orgies. It's like it's got to be even numbers because, like, if you walked up to an orgy with your wife and it was just all men, and it's just you and your wife and all the others are men, that's not really an orgy. That's something else, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, look, my advice to him is be like your wife and cop it on the chin.
That's very funny. I always end with a joke. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a worry that his wife. I think he should have a little chat to his wife and say, listen, I don't think it's really cool that you go without me, and they won't let me go. So fuck them. I think we should just just fuck them off, and we'll go and find another church group that's willing to participate in our sexual fantasies.
That lets ugly people in.
That is non-judgmental, which I believe is the whole point, especially if you're.
But we don't know what they're talking. I mean, they could be talking. He might have a hideous penis.
Or
you know what I mean?
He might have like a Siamese twin that's just a face on his stomach. And it's laughing all the time, like going.
But then it pokes out its tongue and it's got smegma all over it. And the women are just going, look.
Look,
we've got to draw the line somewhere.
I'm non-judgmental, but like I'm drawing the line at your brother, bringing your brother.
All right.
All right. Okay, I've got one here. Another. This time, a man, youngish sort of guy, came up to me in the street and said, "Leon, I know you have a lot of female listeners on your pod, but I want to send the right message when I do my my dating profile, And I was just wondering whether you and Duke could talk about what sort of pet. So when I do my profile shot, I read somewhere that if you're holding a pet, it's more attractive to women, or women find you more attractive. But what sort of pet? And I thought, well, you know what? I could ask Duke, because I know he's. I said Duke's the best for asking for profiles, because he did a PhD on dating profiles, and even though it wasn't accepted, it still, he did a lot of research.
He still calls himself a doctor.
That's right, but whispers it. He whispers it. So, all right. Well, the first one's a dog, obviously.
Yeah.
But what dog?
Yeah, it all depends. I mean, I think different people should have different animals, you know? So if you're divorced and you're going on a dating profile and you're just recently divorced, you just hold up roadkill. Whatever roadkill that you find on the road that's been run over, you just hold that up, because that's probably going to reflect what you've been through in the last year, you know?
I don't know if that's attractive to women, but I don't know.
Well, you know, that it's emotional. It's more than about looks, you know? It's about emotion. It's about showing someone
feelings.
Who you are.
Feelings, your inner self.
Yeah.
Showing your inner self. Here, this is half a kangaroo. I'm just holding it up, and this is how I feel. And this, I'm going to make a pair of shoes out of this little baby. All right. Well, I was thinking, like, if you're in, you know, one of those granny ones, if you're trying to attract the more mature type lady, you could have a turtle.
A turtle?
Right? A turtle. So if you had a turtle, that's sort of like a camper van, isn't it? You know what I mean? So turtle, that's like a camper van. He must be one of those grey nomads. I'd love to travel around the whole, circumnavigate Australia.
But also by holding a turtle.
Yeah.
Or a tortoise, more a tortoise.
Oh, tortoise. I never. What's the difference?
Well, turtles have got flippers.
Oh, and can they breathe out of the water? Because you wouldn't want it. Like if you're holding a fish, that would be cruel.
Anyway, so not only does a turtle represent, the shell represents strength and housing.
Housing.
But it also represents, hey, you're old, we're going to take it slow, like a tortoise. We're going to go around Australia, but we're going to take our time.
Yeah, we might stop for a couple of days at the caravan park and talk to all the other old fuckers.
Yeah,
about the good old days.
So there's no hurry now. There's no hurry.
You remember the good old days when you could just go up to someone and call them a monkey and no one would be offended? Where are those days? They're all fucking gone. But my go-to, because I've been thinking about this, right, is a stuffed cat. Right?
Stuffed cat.
Not a toy, because if I think a toy stuffed cat.
So like a taxidermist cat.
Yes, because a toy stuffed cat, that's just Freaksville, right? You remember we talked about this. You remember when you were young and you go into your girlfriend on a first girlfriend, and you go into a bedroom and there are all these stuffed toys on the bed.
Yeah.
And you're just going, fuck me, I'm out of here. You know, is one of them's got your pajamas in it? Fucking idiot. Anyway, so no stuffed. No, so it's a taxidermy. So all right, so it's a stuffed cat, right? Because it has a broader appeal, right? Because chicks, girls love cats, right? So, he's got a cat, he must be really kind. But so there's that side of it, and or I might be like, look, it's a cat. It must have been his cat, and he loves it so much he had it stuffed. Or it's like, look, he's got a stuffed cat. That's fucking funny. I could date a guy like that because that's fucking funny, So do you know what I mean? It has a broad appeal.
But I think a stuffed cat is also a good thing for an old woman to hold up on her dating profile. So she's basically saying, look, my pussy's dead. I'm just looking for friendship.
All right.
All right. What about the guy? So this guy is they're a young couple. They've had a kid. The wife's at work. She's running late. And the husband says she has to feed the baby. And the husband says, it's okay. I'll get my sister to do it.
This is interesting because, all right, so the mother, she's about 20 minutes away. And there's a cultural thing too, although I didn't realise. It doesn't really say what culture.
It doesn't say what it is.
Doesn't say what culture they are, but apparently in their culture, or in her husband's side of the family, culturally it's quite
I'll tell you what
acceptable.
the culture is. Can I tell you right now? Hillbilly culture. That's what it is. Hillbilly culture. It's like,
Yeah.
where the goddamn thing is shit? The baby, the critter keep crying. Hey, we were gonna feed the critter. Sally Mae, get your boobs out. Sally, again. Okay.
All right. Fuck. That's your daily dose of hillbilly.
Shut up.
All right. So this is interesting because there's two aspects to it. One is, of course, the mother. She doesn't want someone else breastfeeding her child, especially when she's only 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
So she says no, and then all hell breaks loose because then suddenly it's a cultural fob off. So
What do you mean she said no?
All right, I don't think they're hillbillies. All right, Duke.
I do.
All right, they're not. Anyway, so the sister-in-law is offended and takes it as an insult. So not only has this woman been freaked out about her husband offering someone else's breast,
She started a family feud.
She started a family feud. So
Get the shotguns.
But so anyway, what do you think? I mean, is she's totally within her rights to not let someone else breastfeed
fuck yeah.
child.
What's going on? It's, my sister's going to fucking breastfeed it. What the fuck? That's just fucking weird.
I mean,
it's just weird.
Yeah, I know it is, isn't it? I mean, historically, people used wet nurses, but that was before formula, and that was because babies would die because the mothers couldn't breastfeed. I get that. But now it's totally different. It's not like your child's going to starve to death because you can't breastfeed. You can just go and make up your formula or whatever. And so I find that horrific. And it's one of those things that, that woman, she could probably say to her husband, man, I wish you had told me this before I fucking married you, you fucking idiot. Because, like now it's a bit late, now we're all committed, we got the fucking SUV and all that shit. So like now I'm in a quandary. I'm between two minds. I don't know what to do. But like, your first date, you should have said, oh, by the way, if you're breastfeeding and you can't breastfeed, my sister can do it. Mate, I would have just walked out and we wouldn't be in this fucking situation. You can't.
It's just fucking, who knows? Who knows what's going on anymore? Dear Duke and Leon, I've been in jail for 7 years. Some cunt has stolen my shit tub, which is a large can of Ovaltine that I use to shit in at night.
Oh, God.
Shit tub.
Dude, really? What?
I think it's Coxie, the cunt, who stole it. I want to kill the fucker. What do you think? Katie.
Jesus. All right. First thing, 7 years. What do you think? This is not murder, is it? So she's not a murderer.
Could be. I mean,
how would you go to jail for 7 years?
No, she's been in jail for 7 years. She could be in there for another 13 years.
Oh, she could be a lifer. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. Fuck.
And someone's stolen her shit tub.
Yeah, I know. I
don't know if I'm qualified to answer this, never having owned a shit tub. I don't know, the attachment that one would have to one's shit tub.
Well, I'm assuming they're hard to get.
Yeah.
So that's probably the issue.
And Coxie's stolen it.
Yeah, Coxie. So she's.
I wonder why her name's Coxie.
Yeah. And why does she need a shit tub? God's sake. Fuck, I don't know, Duke. So basically she's asking us whether she should kill her to get her back.
She said, I want to kill her. What do you think?
All right, so as always, I would just default to my standard response is violence doesn't solve anything. We don't condone violence. So I would go for a negotiation or
A mediation.
Or I would steal something of Coxie's and do a hostage negotiation, hostage swap.
Steal Coxie's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's a bit complicated though.
Oh, no, you could have a mediation. You could go up to the warden and say, look, fucking Coxie's stolen my shit tub.
Yep.
And we need to have a mediation, and they can sit down and they can do it civilly, and the warden can say, Coxie, how do you feel about giving the shit tub back?
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
Yeah. And the more times they say shit tub, the better.
All right. So we've got to, you got to know your enemy. So Coxie, okay. So she steals someone's shit tub, which do you think would be empty and clean? Probably not. So she's stolen an Ovaltine tin full of shit. So what sort of person does that? Try and get into their head.
A person in jail.
Okay. All right. I'm not really qualified, so I can't really help.
Look, all I'm saying is you don't have to kill Coxie.
No.
And look, if worse comes to worse, write us another letter and we'll buy you a brand new shit tub.
Oh. We could do a crowdfunding.
Yeah,
right?
crowdfunding.
Yeah, we'll do crowdfunding.
Crowdfunding, can of Ovaltine. I'm just looking it up now. I'm presuming she's in the US. Can of Ovaltine you can buy for $2.49. We'll do a crowdfunding. Yeah. See if we get to $2.49 and we'll send her a brand new shit tub.
Okay.
Without the Ovaltine. We'll drink the Ovaltine first.
All right. As we're coming to the end or close to the end of the podcast, last bit of information, life-changing. People, women and men probably, have been calling this life-changing. It's the release of the Mantric rechargeable rabbit vibrator, which is so good that women orgasm as they're taking it out of the package, apparently. It's so good. Why would you call it a rabbit vibrator? I don't know.
Because it fucks like a rabbit.
Fucks like a rabbit. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I wanted to have a look and see what it looked like because it's revolutionary apparently. But then I thought, you know what? It's a trick. It's a trick just to get me to put it on my search history. So my third wife will find it and goes, oh, what the fuck, Leon? What the fuck is this?
Now, you know
I'm
what
not
she'd
paying
say?
for that.
You know what she'd say as soon as she saw it? She'd go, I knew it. I knew it.
I knew it. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for listening to us on all the channels. Don't forget the merchandise. And just remember, violence is not the answer, even if you're in prison.
Yeah. I'd just like to shout out to Coxie. And just say, it's not right taking someone's shit tub, and just if you could give it back, you'd make us very happy. Thanks, Coxie.
All right.
Shit tub.